Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals. For the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Testing the right side here. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. Watch the spin move. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Single back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. He stopped it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Volunteers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the tailback's got it again.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Game makes it 2nd and medium. The back's got it. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
They're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. A gain makes it second and medium. Handoff here from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a 3rd down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Seventh play of the opening drive. They've moved it, but now face a 3rd down. Back's got it again. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. Knocks that one right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
They got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. The returner lost the ball. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
second down after that previous play. They'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Can he get there on the ground? That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And the Vols come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch, and he's tackled after the catch.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Important third down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Trying to extend the play. He's going to put it down and run. And they pick up the first down, tackled at the 25.
This is a deflating play for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage. They take away all the short routes, but the one person who wasn't accounted for is the quarterback. And he uses his legs to pick it up.
They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that has given this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield on play action.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. That's a design quarterback keeper. Got space, looking to score. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Vols.
And sometimes you know the quarterback's going to run the ball. You put your defense in position, and he still gets yards. In fact, he makes them pay for it, gets all the way to the end zone.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give their returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together with this run. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain. maintain in these one-on-one matchups.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking for some space. It's Rhodes. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they heave it deep downfield. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Can he take it all the way? At the 20. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Volunteers. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And the extra point is good. It's 17-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That's caught. It's Rhodes. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion sets up a third down play. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Third down, out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner will be brought down. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They'll run it here. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the right here. Tackle made after just a short gain. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? And the quarterback dropping back. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
The Volunteers line up on 1st and 10 now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Pitch to the back. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
The Vols pick up enough to get a first down there. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second, third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Toss play to the outside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Pressure is coming. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Chris, you get this deep into an opponent's side of the field and come away with 3 instead of 6. Man, it is a letdown. That's certainly not what they're looking for here on 3rd and long from inside the red zone.
And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Now, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? On 1st down, it's play action. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go second half.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking to scramble now. Breaking free at the 35. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Quick throw caught over the middle.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's escaping the pocket now. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way, can they stop him? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Looking to pass here on second down. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Third down play for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And moves the ball to the 35, and another first down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Second down play coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Running play called on 3rd and short. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Not much on that play. Brought down short. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a chip shot from 25 yards out. Kick is good. It gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And they add to their lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Volunteers will kick this away to get the second half going. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback keeps it here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
First down here for this offense. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
Man, there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback keeps the football. Gets some space around the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
Here comes a handoff. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. And they'll use the ground game here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive down multiple scores. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. A fourth down completion to the running back. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Handoff on a single back formation. He's found some room at the 45. That's a big gain deep into plus territory. They'll spot it near the 30. Just pounding away for another big gain. Kirk, you wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown.
He'll hand it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. Well, here we go again. The field goal team is out because this kicker's already got 3 makes in this game. The attempt from 47 yards. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Returner looking to create better field position. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Offense back out on the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. He bought some time, now lets it go. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. And he's just wide open over there downfield. Kirk, hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. Second down play here. On the ground, it's Rhodes. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They've got the lead, but had to settle for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Here's that defense shifting again. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He gets loose and able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
The Vols will line up on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Sacked on heavy pressure there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. First down sack, pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Lofting it toward the left sideline. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. QB decides to keep it here. He's not going to get there. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. They'll toss it to the right side. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Running with purpose. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And the Volunteers with 1st and 10 here. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. Finds room at the 30. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and first down. Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he'll set up to throw. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. And the wideout goes in motion. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Stopped short of the end zone. Spot the ball at the 2-yard line. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. So a short attempt, but from the right hash, it's a bit of a tricky angle. And it's blocked. The kick was low. The defense has got it. It's still a live ball. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They're going to throw for it on third and short. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's fourth down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. No, they're stopped him short. The defense with a big fourth down play to protect this lead late in the game.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Handing off on the draw play. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
That's a great way to start this drive after taking over in really good field position, working with the lead. Chance here for a knockout punch.
And the Vols are going to cash in the red zone. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. And of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up fourth down. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And remember, he had one blocked earlier in the game. And the field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding with this big lead. Returner trying to create good field position. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Stuck right there at the line. No gain.
When the defense had everything covered downfield, the quarterback tries to check it down. But how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Important second down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's caught downfield. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
I love what the defense is doing here, sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looking to throw it again. The pocket breaking down. Gets some space around the 30. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just kneels down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee in this game and advance in the playoff.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the single back takes the handoff, and we're able to get him down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Try and muscle for the first down. Defense stops him right at the line there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem up into the net from 50 plus.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looks to the left for a quick throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
So often we get caught up in the quarterback and the wide receivers and the skill in this game. This is another example of a nice job by the offensive line, giving the quarterback ample amount of time to be able to evaluate the defense and make a good throw. Good job up front by the big guys.
He's running out of time here. It is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Coach Herb Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of